So we are looking into what is Mercury retrograde bringing back into your life. So I made 3 little short videos that I put on my channel, and this was the third one. This was part 3. And I decided to dive deeper into the energies that were coming through into a long form video, which is this video right here. So if you found this originally on as a short, then this is a continuation. If you're just finding this now, then maybe you might want to watch that short, and I'll link that below, and then come back to this because this is a continuation. So let me just summarize it real quick. The energy that's coming through here is what is coming back into your life for Mercury retrograde, because this is about the past showing back up oftentimes, and I just wanted to see what's going on. And it does seem to be a person here. It's taking place from November 9th through the 29th, so that's a timeline for you. And it seems to be a person where you had some sort of an ending, a falling out. Definitely could be an ex, but it could be it's an ending or falling out that you had with this person. There's some sort of spark that's being reignited here. I do see some space that was taken apart from each other with this death card. We also have the Tower. So yeah, something like definitely fell apart here. And so this person's coming back to your life. There's a lot of sexual chemistry. There's a lot of like flirtatious energy and playfulness. This is kind of giving you anxiety though. And I'm going to look into why it gives you anxiety. I'm going to look into what you need to do. I'm going to look into who this person is. I'm going to look into what you need to know about this, how this is going to unfold. So we're just going to dive deep into this. Okay. So first of all, I want to know a little bit more about who this person is. So let me just, who this is, why you have anxiety, advice, and outcome. Okay, so who is this person, Spirit? Who is this person? So this person could be a Taurus for some of you. Okay, this person could be an ex-husband, an ex-wife, somebody that you are in a serious committed relationship with the Hierophant here. This person could be spiritual. This person could be religious. They could be somebody who's just very traditional, okay? Somebody who's very practical, grounded. They have that Taurus energy, somebody who's very, like Venus, like, right? Like very in touch with their feminine energy. If this is a masculine, this is somebody who's very, like they take care of themselves. They're really, pretty, and they make sure that, they smell good. They are very stylish. This is somebody who, yeah, definitely with the Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who I definitely do see like some sort of a traditional relationship that you guys had, or maybe what they do for a living is very traditional, something traditional here, some sort of commitment energy. So definitely I'm seeing like a serious relationship here. That's the person that's returning to your life. I feel like they're just kind of coming in here with the 3 of Wands, okay? I do feel with the 3 of Wands that there was distance here between you guys for a long time. Okay, I feel like it seems like they were far away. So maybe they lived somewhere far away, or this is a long distance thing or something like that. I'm also seeing the Devil here. So yeah, this definitely could be contracts where you were, legally bound to this person, but this could also just be energetically bound. Like there's some sort of attachment between you guys. It could be like a soul contract that you guys have together. It could be that there's just like a lot of attachment issues, a lot of, abandonment issues as well, self-worth issues that are coming up. It's almost like you were at a distance from this person for so long, and it's almost this energy of like you thought that they were gone, right? But then there was always this like attachment to them. Like there was a part of you that just couldn't fully let go, maybe. Okay, so why do you have anxiety about this? I feel like intuitively, like I feel like you definitely remember the heartbreak, right? So there was definitely heartbreak here. There's maybe a betrayal here, just emotional pain. Something obviously didn't work out, and it was really hard and heavy, and I'm in the Tower, so it wasn't a good time for you. Maybe for this person as well. Maybe there was a third party situation. It was heavy, it was exhausting, there was a lot of conflict, okay? And I just feel like your intuition, this is intuition, but I'm kind of actually getting like this is your subconscious. This is almost like your nervous system that's remembering what happened. And it's kind of bringing up those old feelings again and the potential like that this could happen again, you know, the potential that this pattern can repeat. So there's some fear around this repeating. So what's going to happen here? So what's going to happen here with this person showing up into your life? So we have the Chariot, the King of Wands, the Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups, reversed. I don't really read reversals, but maybe I need to for this one because everything's upright. This is literally a brand new deck. Literally everything in this deck is upright except for this random card here. I kind of feel like some of you are turning your back to this person, or like your backs are turned against each other, okay? This person definitely has a lot of desire for you, okay? Maybe it's not just this person, maybe you for this person as well. Like there's just a lot of desire here, whether it's on both ends or just one. It could be unreciprocated, so it could just be one of you. But there's definitely a desire to move forward here. There's a desire from this person to move forward, to move towards you, to pursue you, to have success here, to have success and victory. They want to like make this work is what I'm getting. They want to collaborate with you, okay? But I feel like you're kind of the ice queen. You've turned cold and you're like, you're kind of cold. You're cold towards this person. You're not opening your heart because there are some fears of abandonment are definitely coming up here. Fears that if you open your heart, you're gonna be left alone again or something like that. Like you can't fully trust this. Anything else we need to know about this? This person's gonna reach out, okay? Page of Swords. This person is gonna reach out. It's going to be very unexpected. It's happening in a very unexpected way. You're going to be surprised to hear from this person. You're going to be surprised to see this person. Maybe you're running into them. Maybe you're finding them on social media somewhere, or they find you if you're on social media. It's something that's definitely unexpected. It's random. It's not planned. So you don't know about this. Like you don't know about this person. It's kind of going to like show up and reach out to you, okay? If it's not reaching out, maybe you guys see each other in real life, you know, again, like a chance encounter, or you happen to run into them, or maybe you guys have a shared place that you both frequent, but you just haven't seen them in a while there, and then there they are. Something about them is like them showing up in your life is very out of the ordinary, very random. It's very like abrupt too. They come in really hot. It's like, whoa, here I am. Hello. And you're just like, whoa, I didn't really have time to prepare for this, you know, because it's like the Ace of Wands. But immediately when you guys see each other, there's immediately like there's this connection. There's this attraction. It's like all of those same types of feelings that you used to have, like kind of come surging back up. It is exciting. Oh my gosh, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely like abrupt, like out of the blue communication. Like this is like coming out of the sky. Hello, you know? So take that how it resonates. It could be a random text message, phone call, like a random encounter. Something that's very serendipitous though with the Wheel of Fortune. It's something that is destined. So this is something that you need to experience. So you might be like, I don't want to deal with this. Like I don't want to deal with this person. If you know who this person is, I feel like you do. I feel like most of you do. And you're like, maybe you have a few of these types of people and you're like, I don't know which one it is, okay? But I just feel like you attracted this for a reason. This is happening for a reason. This is part of divine order. This is part of your destiny. This is fated. Not to say that you're like meant to be with this person, but it's like this encounter is fated. What else do we need to know? Okay, So I do feel like you're going to melt a little bit. The Ice Queen, King is going to melt. And you're going to start to open up your heart here, okay? I feel like you are guarded at first. You're really guarded. Maybe they are too. There's just this very like self-protective energy, just kind of like holding their cards close to their chest, you know, like not really opening up the energy. But I feel like both of you, I don't know. I feel like maybe this is one person and this is the other, because we have like two energies here. So maybe this is you or them and this is the other person. But so one person's definitely more open. One person's definitely more aware that like, this is something that I want. I think this actually could be them, because I feel like they're coming into your life, surprising you. You're not approaching them. So it's like their arms are still crossed. So they're still kind of like a little bit like holding back, like protecting their heart a little bit. But then they're like, but look, so they're okay. So maybe they're like telling you like, maybe the words that they're saying are a little bit different than like how they appear, you know, like you might actually observe them to be more closed off than they actually feel. I think their feelings are a lot deeper and there's a lot more desire here than they give off, because there's still an energy of like they're kind of closing off to this, but like trying to open up and show up. So, but they're definitely more open and vulnerable, whereas you are just like you're just really like self-protective here. But again, with the Four of Pentacles, there's still this attachment. There's still this like, I can't let go. So I just don't feel like you've let go of this person fully. So this kind of seems like this love opportunity that's coming out. It's coming from the universe. It's kind of like this could be an apology. It's an opportunity to forgive, an opportunity to apologize. It's an opportunity to reconnect, to maybe fall in love again, to rekindle the romance and the passion if this is something that, you know, you are wanting. But this is just really like an opportunity to share your hearts with each other, okay? You're giving an opportunity to connect on a more emotional level, to have justice. Yeah, you're getting some sort of justice. So if this person hurt you, or you know, there was some like disrespectful behavior that happened here, I feel like this person could be apologizing. Maybe you did something, you're apologizing. In either case, I feel like you feel like this is justice. Okay, so this is happening because you're getting justice for something. You feel like there's just more balance and harmony, and something is working itself out. Something is working itself out. The truth is also being exposed. Like this person's coming back to like expose the truth to you, maybe about this person, about your feelings for this person. Maybe them coming back, you realize like how you truly feel, whether you are still in love with them or you're not, or you want to be with them or you don't, or there's still attraction or there isn't. Like, you know, time has passed, you've transformed, and now you get to truly see like, where am I at, you know? How do I feel? The Judgment card, yeah. So there's a second chance. There is an opportunity for a second chance here. This person is coming back from the past, from the dead, it seems like. So that's what I'm getting is like, it seems like this person was literally like dead to you for some of you. Like, you're dead to me, you know? Or if it's not that bad, it was just like you guys parted ways and then you just never heard from them again. And you didn't want to reach out. They didn't want to reach out. It was just like you guys just really went your separate ways. And I do feel like because it was like some sort of painful thing that happened here. And there's just been, I feel like really no contact, okay, for a while. Now that could be like a month, it could be 2 months, it could be years. Like take that how it resonates. But it's almost as if this person is like, you literally didn't even know like what, like you know nothing about them is kind of what I'm getting here. Because these people are just coming back from like this coffin, right? Like you have buried them. It's almost like you buried them, but like there was a part of you that didn't fully let it go, you know? And now there's some sort of communication or message. This could be about some sort of betrayal. This could be about why they've been so, maybe they went into hiding, maybe why you went into hiding, and you guys are going to talk about that. Maybe you guys are going to bring a lot of things from the surface up, like to be illuminated, like a lot of hidden things, a lot of secrets will be revealed during this time. A lot of things that you haven't seen before are going to be revealed, whether this person's actually telling you or you're just seeing it or sensing it for yourself. There's something about like things that hidden information, things that were hidden from you, lies, deceit, behind the scenes stuff that's going to come to the surface and be exposed, for better or for worse. I just feel like the truth is coming back. Like, you're going to see it for what it is. You're going to see the truth. Maybe this person is going to bring all of their own shit up to the surface and be like, hey, this, I'm so sorry about this, like this and this and this happened. This is why I did it. This is what, I don't know, maybe they're confessing something, right? Like, this is a confession maybe to, and I do feel like this person wants to have you in their life, wants to maybe start over, have a relationship with you, something like that. There could still be love here between you guys. Okay, so let's get some advice for you, and then let's get an outcome. Let's actually do outcome first. So what is the outcome of this? What is the outcome of this situation here? I do feel like this is going to be healing for you. This is something that is going to, on some level, heal your heart and help you to open your heart. I feel like the outcome is pretty positive. We have the Knight of Cups, Temperance, Queen of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. So the way I'm seeing this is we have the Knight of Cups with Temperance in the middle, and then the Queen of Cups. So this person is, you know, approaching you, headed towards you, offering their cup of love, opening, you know, maybe making romantic gestures, like asking you out, like just like being vulnerable and maybe even apologizing, something like that. And then there's this space, you know, so it's not rushing in. It's not like, I mean, they do come in hot, like they come in out of nowhere, but once you guys are reconciled, you know, the process is slow. The process isn't like, okay, it's like deep, intense, like jumping right back into things. It's a very like, it's a slow unfolding where you guys both start to open up your hearts more and more to each other. And there's this healing energy between you guys. I don't know. There's this healing of the heart through this reconciliation. Now, we're going to pull advice for you to see if this is something that you should entertain long term. And I'm not advising that you get back with somebody who, you know, completely screwed up your life or, you know, hurt you or whatever. Like, that's not what I'm advising. And I'm not even advising anything. This is stuff coming through from the universe, reading your energy. So just please keep that in mind, you know, like you can discern for yourself what it is that you want. This is just a general reading. And there are situations out there where things fell apart and, you know, there's still something there. It's still salvageable. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here is even if it's salvageable just in a way of like becoming friends again, because then we have the Three of Pentacles. So it's like working together and working as a team so that you can work. So if this is somebody that you know from work, maybe it's you guys just like kind of slowly opening up to each other again so that you can have a healthy work environment. If you guys have to work together, if you guys have to share some sort of physical space together, then this is your opportunity that like so that you can do that well while being in each other's like presence. But yeah, this could just be evolving into a friendship, evolving into just being in each other's lives again on a little bit more of an active level. And there's a lot of healing taking place in your relationship. Okay, so that's the outcome. There's slow healing of the heart. There are, I feel like, conversations that you guys are going to have. You guys are going to hang out physically and try to see eye to eye on a lot of things. And I see love, you know, I do. I see understanding. I see compassion. I see forgiveness. And perhaps this is just what you need in order to truly move on or whatever. Okay, so let's see your advice. So what is the advice? And obviously take this if it resonates with you. At the end of the day, just like follow your own intuition. So the first card that flew out really, really quickly is the Sun. Okay, so this is to me about just knowing your value, knowing your worth, knowing that you are the sun and that you are so special, okay? And that you deserve the best. You have everything, you deserve everything. Like you are the sun that supplies life, okay? You are the life force. So I am getting that things generate from within, okay? And this is also about like a positive perspective, the Sun card. So I just feel like it really depends on your perspective. So, and your perspective can really make or break this, how this unfolds. Okay, so that's your advice, is to choose a perspective that empowers you and that makes you feel confident in yourself. It makes you remember your worth and who you are, and move forward towards this person, with this person, from that energy, from that perspective, because your energy is really powerful here. And if you go into it with this anxiety, then things might actually unfold in a worse way than if you move into this with a more positive mindset, where whatever that means for you, okay, kind of like be happy, okay, be in a more positive, grateful energy, but also more childlike, more free-spirited, uninhibited, so not like super held back, super guarded. There's a lot of self-protection energy here, okay? So you definitely are showing up as like the wounded warrior, as like somebody who's like unsure. This is your advice, you know? So it's kind of like, maybe you're not ready to make a choice. Maybe the advice is that, you know, we have again that like, being rejected, feeling abandoned, like something like that coming up. So yeah, rejection energy. So your advice is like, this might come up. This might come up, and just recognize that it is based in a wound. It is based in past trauma, okay? Perhaps from this person. And don't like identify with that. Don't identify with that. Like, don't identify yourself as like, I am that person. This is, maybe that's how you used to feel in the past, but you're no longer that person. You have grown, you have evolved. Remember that you are the light, okay? You are beautiful, radiant, magnetic. You are everything that this person wants. Like this person's coming back because they see your value, you know, they see your worth. And it doesn't really even matter what this person sees in you or what they like about you, because it doesn't matter. It's about what you see in yourself, and just to keep your eye on what you know about yourself, how you see yourself, and not how you used to feel in the past. Okay, because that's gonna come up for you. Just one last final card. What are you supposed to do with this energy when it comes up? It just won't go away. It won't go away. There's there's deep wounds around self-worth. Yeah, with the Empress here. Insecurities, things like that, self-doubt, fears of loneliness, rejection, things like that. Okay, so I feel like fears are going to come up. 8 of Swords. Fears are going to come up, and you need to heal those fears. Maybe that's why this person's coming back into your life, because this is the person that triggers all of that, brings it to the surface. And it's time to integrate everything that you've learned, right? You've gone through a transformation, you've learned a lot, you've healed a lot, and now it's time to integrate. It's time to apply what you have learned. So in the face of this trigger, how do you react? How do you respond? How do you feel about yourself? Do you react in the same way that you used to? And the lesson here, I guess this is happening because it's a lesson. The lesson here is that you don't react out of anxiety, and you don't respond from that energy, you know? And so the 6 of Pentacles. So this is about you. The 6 of Pentacles is an energy where you feel so abundant within that you're able to give to other people. Like a person who feels like they don't have enough, and it's just interesting that both cards are here. Person who feels like they don't have enough or they're not enough is not able to give to people because they feel like they don't have anything to give, right? They don't have anything to offer. So it's kind of like this energy of playing small. But the 6 of Pentacles is an energy of like playing big, showing up. Like, I'm abundant. I am, you know, I'm successful. I am worthy. I am all of the things. And so showing up in that energy and just kind of giving from that energy. And I'm not saying like giving overly to this person, like people pleasing or anything like that, but it's just kind of like not responding from insecurity, okay? It's like hard to explain this energy. But anyway, if you're showing up in that energy, I feel like you're going to receive back. You're going to start to receive back. Because I think the lesson here is realizing that in a lot of ways, your own thoughts were creating a lot of the negative reactions that you experienced. Like in some ways, it was maybe your own insecurities that were being projected, or that because you believed, you know, that you didn't deserve anything better, you didn't get anything better. And now you know that you deserve the best. And when you show up in that energy, you actually get the best. You actually get that back to you. And you will see maybe this person does start to give that back to you, and this person responds to you differently, not how they used to. And you're just realizing how much healing you've done. And this is you integrating these lessons. Now, whether or not it's still not coming out, whether or not you choose to continue forward with this person could just like literally be coming back to your life to have your justice and to be like, wow, I have healed. Like, I have healed that part of me. Like, you no longer control me, you know, or wow, I see now, I see the key to a healthy relationship. It's to show up as my confident self. So there's something like that. There's lessons that are being learned here for you. And again, like this Two of Pentacles is coming out where it's like you still haven't made your decision. So I feel like it's up in the air. I feel like some of you might not. And some you probably don't even maybe know yet because you don't really truly know how you're going to feel in that moment when you actually see this person and talk to this person. Like, I think that's when your intuition is going to come to life and just be like, whoa, okay. Like right now you have in your head, like an idea of how you feel. But it'll be totally different, I feel like, when this person actually is in your presence. Just because of everything that you have gone through, maybe everything they've gone through. And it's going to be like a different energy between you guys. There's still a lot of chemistry and passion and things like that. But there's this more evolved energy. There's this more loving energy, understanding energy, forgiving energy, like something like that. So that could like totally shift which path you choose to take. But yeah. Trust yourself in making this decision. This is what's going to happen for you during Mercury retrograde. Good luck with everything. Let me know if this resonated with you. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can find the link to that below. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.